When a woman ignores you, the very first thing you have to do is pause. Not react, not chase, not spiral. Pause. Because your reaction in that moment will either reinforce her power over you, or it will take it away. See, people ignore others for all kinds of reasons: control, indifference, games, insecurity. But the moment you start taking that silence personally, the moment you start thinking it's about your worth, that's when you lose yourself. That's when you hand your confidence over to someone who doesn't even have the decency to communicate with you. And let's be brutally honest here: if someone can't even give you the basic respect of clarity, they do not deserve the energy of your confusion. So let's flip this. Let's talk about power. Because that's really what this is about. You're not looking for attention. You're looking for respect. You're not looking to be chosen. You're deciding whether someone is worth your time. You're not proving anything. You're evaluating everything. That's a massive shift, and it begins the second you decide that being ignored is not an insult, it's insight. It's information. It's an answer. And it tells you exactly how much emotional real estate you should be giving this person from this point forward, which is none. And I'm going to tell you right now, the most powerful response to someone who is trying to play you with silence, to mess with your head, to see if they can make you chase, is to do absolutely nothing. Go silent. Go still. Withdraw. Remove your presence so completely that your absence becomes louder than any message you could have sent. You want to shake someone's ego. Stop feeding it. People who play with your attention are starving for control. When you stop reacting, you cut off their supply. That's how you dismantle the game. That's how you take your power back. You don't argue. You don't explain. You don't send some long text about how you feel neglected. You go ghost. You focus on you. You get in the gym. You double down on your work. You take care of your mind like it's sacred ground. You grow so strong, so centered, that nothing they do, even if they come crawling back, can shake the foundation you built in their absence. Because let's be real, if she's ignoring you now, and you chase her, what's the message? That your time is negotiable. That your dignity is up for grabs. No, you teach people how to treat you by what you allow, by what you tolerate, and by what you walk away from without making a scene. You destroy her ego, not to hurt her, not to win some imaginary war, but by making it clear that her presence in your life was a privilege, not a necessity. That you're the kind of man who doesn't beg, doesn't chase, and doesn't perform for crumbs of attention. You're the kind of man who values himself too much to keep knocking on a closed door. And let me tell you something, when you start living that way, people notice. Not because you're trying to make them jealous. Not because you're posting thirst traps or acting petty. But because there is something magnetic about someone who knows their worth and refuses to negotiate with it. There is something deeply attractive about a person who refuses to be treated like an option. Who walks away with peace instead of drama. Who levels up without needing applause. You want to know what destroys a woman's ego when she thought you'd chase? You not chasing. You moving in silence. You becoming more of what she never took the time to see. And when she finally does notice you're gone, when she finally realizes you're not watching her stories, you're not texting, just to check in, you're not orbiting her world anymore, she'll feel that. And that feeling, that's her ego realizing it lost something it never truly valued until it was too late. But by then, you won't be waiting, you won't be watching, you'll be building, healing, growing, living. And if she does come back, it won't matter, because the version of you she ignored won't even exist anymore. You'll be stronger, clearer, more focused. And you'll know, without hesitation, that real love doesn't come through silence. It comes through consistency, communication, clarity. It comes from someone who shows up, not someone who pulls away the moment you get close. So the next time a woman ignores you, don't feed the drama. Don't let your pride beg for attention. Let her go. Let her ego talk to the silence you leave behind. And get to work on yourself like your life depends on it, because it does.